Well, we're in Zaragoza and this is a market and there's construction underway. I'll shut the camera off. These, I am quite sure, are Roman ruins from Zaragoza that have been restored to some extent. We just got here to the city, so we're still trying to figure it out. As Eric had just so eloquently said, wow, look at that. There is something to be said for coming into a city unprepared. You run into marvels. This is the Rio Ebro, the Ebro River. That's obviously a way older bridge. And as Erica said, look at that roof. I may try to do something like that for the fun of it. I know some potters. There's a pretty special door, but maybe what's more important is that Erica has found out that there's an elevator. I guess we might be able to go up to the top of this. Oh, do you have to pay before you go in? Huh? What? Turn this off? This is inside that door. And that door, the inside of that door looks like this. Six hinges on the little one.
3 years.
This, I'm speaking softly, is inside this church. And there's a mass. Ooh, I better get that. There's a mass going on there. And there's the high altar. We have no idea where we are. We have ridden the elevator up, and we're now above that church. We'll go to the inside the church in a little while. We have a guide. He can speak English, but he's speaking Spanish. That's to Erica. That's the river. Remember, we barely know what we are coming into. We'll have to research it later. Say hello, Erica.
Hey.
Erica got very excited to see that the tower goes up higher. Where's she got it? I gotta admit that I'm a little bit confused by the concrete. Probably restored. It's probably what it must have happened. What must have happened? Whoa! I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm looking through the grate. There goes the elevator. Well, it saddened Erica to find out that there's glass here. It's not open to the air. But, you know, you can't have everything.
I'll come back down to that second level. It's cooler.
We are now inside that church that you just saw from up above. These students are part of a water polo team that were on the bus or train and were very noisy, but they're better behaved now. How about the organ? The pipes seem to be covered with silver. I'm not exactly ashamed that I don't know the name of this church because it's the nature of this trip. That it's a survey, as Erica calls it. We find out about stuff later.
Colaboremos todos con las vocaciones y la tarea evangelizadora en el mundo, renovando nuestro compromiso misionero como hijos de la Iglesia que peregrina en Zaragoza. En silencio y con humildad reconozcamos humildemente nuestros pecados ante el Señor.
Mass is going on, and there was just a confession part, I think. Señor means Lord. That's the door that we just came out of. I'd love to tell you more, but I'm going to have to do my research now. Erica did say that the church down there was for a while Muslim, but that this one that I just filmed was always Christian, if I got that right. I don't know. I don't know what this building is. Seems to me it should be the palace or the government or something, but I don't know. It's the nature of a trip like this, I guess. You have to research it later. Now this may seem almost comical, but you notice that the chimneys are in the corners, just like in those peasant cottages that I think I filmed earlier. This is one of those cases where I don't have a real good explanation. That seems to be a celebration in marble. But I really don't know. I just don't know. I have a kind of a mini tradition of my own that I never walked by a fountain in Europe without washing my hands in it. I just washed my hands. Another thing about traveling my way is I have to make a lot of stuff up. That marble is beautiful enough, that's easy enough to understand. I'm going to make up that this is very old, that stonework, maybe Roman, and over it was built something by the Moors. But I just made that up. I can't go into this at the moment because there's a church service going on. Well, we could. We want to celebrate the church service. But it's no problem with filming this floor. This is the building that was Muslim. And the Muslims did not believe in making images of people. So they did so much that was geometric. You can kind of see it here. Perhaps that's what he's explaining, but I'm thinking English right now.
Ladrillo, será arcilla.
He has just explained that they had to use brick here because it was very little rock and stone in this area.
1300. Catedral se instituye 1100. Pero es antigua, antes ya de ser catedral, iglesia, ya era antigua, ya 900, 800. Única en el mundo, con ladrillo. No hay agujas arriba, torres en punta, ni agujas como Notre Dame o Alemania o la Italia. No.
Gracias. This very kind man is explaining how this was tile. And I didn't completely understand what he said, but remember, this is a church that was Muslim for a while. And this is the way it looked before it was plastered over, I think is what he said. Maybe Erica later will be able to explain.
Abajo románico. Claro.
I sort of understood a
So
lot.
the big blocks is the Roman.
Those are Romans,
I think,
right?
First.
Right.
And then there's something on top of there.
Moorish.
Well, I think this is the Moorish part. I think there's something in between. There's a fourth one.
Okay. Well, we can find out
And he
about
was
it.
saying that basically the bricks make this cathedral very unique.
Yeah, because they didn't have stone. I
And
got
he
that.
says it's the only one in like the world
Okay.
built like that.
Didn't he say something about gold?
He was saying something about that with this.
Okay, good. Nice work, Erica.
I think he said that's the very, very oldest part.
Notice that the chimneys are clustered in that building. It seems so modern and so crude compared to what we've just seen. You'll have to explain to me. I have no idea what's going on here, but everyone seems like they're having a good time.
Bueno, hoy como es viernes vamos a cerrar los rincones de 3, 6 y 6, 12 para la actividad.
I have never seen brick that's been done like that. And I don't know if it's new or old. I have no idea. I mean, this is old. That's Roman from what we've learned. The brick is probably Moorish. But I just have never seen anything quite like that in brick. I just did not make the connection between bricks and Moors, but I guess I should have. I suppose this is a house from back in the day. Amazing. Here we have an indicator of a very old city. When you've got a street that's as narrow as this one that we're coming to, you know it's really old. That's that church that just blew us away.